also want to applaud your courage in coming here today. I have a message from the mayor, Mr. Wellington Webb, the mayor of Denver. He sent me this, and it says, "Don't come here. We don't want you here."
The speech is written by Charlton Heston, which is an American film actor and earlier president and spokesman for the NRA. The speech was given by Charlton Heston himself at the NRA annual national meeting in Denver, Colorado on May the 4th, 1999, just 14 days after the school shooting at Columbine High School in Littleton, Colorado. Most of the events planned by NRA were cancelled because of the school shooting, but this annual meeting was not. The speech is written in formal language, however, it is written in simple language without a lot of foreign words because the speech has to be understood by the general population. In the speech, the phrase "don't come here" is repeated 5 times. People didn't want NRA to come because of the school shooting at Columbine High School. People were mourning after the school shooting and frustrated and angry about NRA coming anyway. Heston says that members of the NRA are a part of America and therefore they have the right to be there. He claims that they have a right to be there even though there has been a school shooting, because members of the NRA are parts of American population. Therefore, they have the right to be there, just like the rest of the population does.
The intention with the speech was to defend the fact that the meeting was held, even though the people were not members, was against it. To support his arguments for coming anyway, he uses pathos in his speech. He mentions that members of the NRA have the same jobs and are members of the same organizations as the rest of the population. He uses a lot of pathos when he mentions the children, that members of the NRA take care of America's children and represent America in uniform. Again, just like the rest of the population does. An appeal form who is also used in the speech is ethos. For those who are members of the NRA, Charlton Heston has a high form of ethos. They respect him as a president and spokesman. But for those who are not members of the NRA, he has a low form of ethos. Even though he, for some people, has a low form of ethos, he is still a known man because of his past when he was an American film actor. Heston's speech can be convincing, but this is really a matter of taste. On the one hand, he is very convincing. He is using pathos and compare himself with the rest of the population, which is right, and that we can't deny that he is a part of the population. Therefore, he has some really strong points that convince us.
But on the other hand, they are the ones who are against the right to bear arms, and they will not see through that he is part of the population, because they think that the thing he induces is so bad and that it should be stopped. Those people will probably not be convinced by the speech. The audience is the people who have an opinion about him being there after the school shooting. The audience knows who the writer is. The target group is grown-ups and young adults. The audience is both the people who are members of the NRA and also the people who are not members. The keywords to describe the intention with the speech is to convince that NRA has every right to be there and that they are not an accomplice in the school shootings. To defend that NRA has not cancelled the meeting even though lately there had been a school shooting. To persuade the rest of the population that they have every right to have this meeting and that members of the NRA are also part of the population in America. Heston's message is that members of the NRA can do whatever they want to do, just like the rest of the American population can, and members of the NRA are also members of society.